Hi everyone. In this short video, I'll demonstrate some of the maintenance that you may need to provide in your Sakai online course. Before you publish your course, there are some settings that you need to check in your gradebook. You'll do this by going into the Gradebook Settings tab, the Grade Scale tab, and then the Use View as Student to verify those settings. So let's get started. We'll go to the Gradebook tab in your course. And up at the top under the Edit function, if you click on that, the drop-down box, you'll see three options. We'll work on two of these. Gradebook settings are set for you, but there may be some items that you'll need to double check. This particular gradebook is set using categories, grades using points, and this is important for grading function. Make sure that's set properly. And then the display to students. This is really important that you click the first two boxes. The first box is their overall grade to date, and then the second box is any item that you've graded and released to them. Once we've set those two items, we'll click Save. The next thing that I want to check is the grading scale. There are some default grading scales set up, but because each school and department may have a different scale, there is no one standard for each group. Instead, you'll want to go up here and check your options. First of all, APU does not use an A+, so we want to change this to APU default if it isn't already there. Okay, now that I've changed it, I want to go back and look at the actual grade scale. In the APU default scale, an A is 96 to 100, A minus 90 to 95.99, and so on. If your particular department or school has a slightly different scale, make sure and compare this to your syllabus because it will be really important when you go to post grades. If you find a difference, you'll be able to easily edit the scale. You will edit the numbers in the From category only. So the low end of each grade is something you can adjust. For example, if I say in my course that an A is a 97, I can change what's here to a 97. And then you'll see here that this is 97 and now 90 to 96.99. So this field has been automatically changed. You may do this all the way down through. Just make sure that everything adds up properly. You'll get a notice if there's something out of balance. So again, just make sure and check this so that it matches what your syllabus says and what your department uses. Once you're comfortable with this, you can click Close. If you want to reset it to the default and try over again, you can also do that. So we're going to leave this as I did it and click Close. One other thing you should know about your gradebook. Any item in blue that's not italicized is already set to be visible to your students and to release to them. If an item is in black font still, let's click on it. You'll see here that it says Include in the grade. However, the Release Scores button has not been clicked. This means that the students, even if you've graded this, will not be able to see their grade on it. So make sure, click the Release Scores, Save, and now you'll see that the item is in blue. We'll close this. Finally, once you begin grading, it's really important that you check a particular student or two and make sure that their view is what it should be. In order to do that, click on a student name, then go down here to the View as Student. If you set everything properly, the student should be able to see their overall letter grade as well as their calculated percentage grade. In addition, they'll be able to see their grade on every assignment. The score will be in this category. The total points that they could have earned will be here. Those are the two most important categories. If you posted a comment, a little bubble will appear here to let the student know that there's a comment there. Once you're confident that these settings are correct, we'll click Close. And now we know that our set our settings are correct for our students and that they'll be able to see their grades as you've posted them. This concludes the maintenance on our gradebook video.